If saving money in the USA while enjoying retirement is your aim, then look no further. Imagine living in the safest city, with the best ratings and most affordable lifestyle, where your retirement dollar can stretch like never before. I talk about places where housing is dirt cheap, health facilities are high, and one can live comfortably without stress over taxes eating into your savings. Whether tranquil beaches or quiet towns in the mountains, these 10 hidden jewels can be your retirement dream come true. Number 10. Cheyenne, Wyoming. Cheyenne, Wyoming remains one of the most affordable and safest cities in America in which to retire. The cost of living in Cheyenne is 8% below the nation's average, which is great for fixed-income retirees. Cheyenne has very affordable housing. As of mid-2023, the median home costs just about $361,000. Renting is also very affordable, particularly compared to the rest of the country. Most importantly, there is no state income tax, so that the retiree can retain 100% of their retirement income. Property taxes are also very low at about 0.61%, contributing to that financial ease. Groceries and utilities are reasonably priced too. Average electric bills are roughly $150 a month, somewhat below the national average. Number 9. Ocala, Florida. Ocala, Florida can be named among the most affordable and safe places for retirement. The cost of living here is about 13% lower than that across the nation. The average price for a home in Ocala is about $278,500. That places the city well below the state average of $362,400 and the U.S. average of $338,100. Renting's affordable too. The typical two-bedroom unit costs $1,150 a month, or about 35% less than the statewide average. Generally, the living costs in Ocala are a little more decent when compared to most parts of Florida, with housing costs, groceries, and healthcare fairly reasonable. Groceries rank 98.1, slightly below the national average. Healthcare scores a 97.6, making it an excellent choice for retirees who require medical care on a more consistent basis. Ocala boasts great health facilities such as HCA Florida Ocala Hospital and UF Health Shands that offer superior care. Number 8. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. One of the most favorite retirement destinations is the affordable coastal lifestyle in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Among one of the most affordable beach towns, it is around 8% below the United States national average. Housing is pretty affordable in Myrtle Beach, with the average house price around $299,700, below the national average of $338,100. In return, rent averages $1,120 per month for a two-bedroom unit, which is not expensive compared to the average nationwide. Besides housing, Myrtle Beach retirees enjoy low utility and reasonable grocery prices. Grocery costs are slightly lower than the national average. Myrtle Beach is a natural attraction too. It boasts 60 miles of sandy beaches and offers myriad ways for retirees to spend time outside, whether by walking on the beach or teeing off in one of its over 80 golf courses. Number 7. Green Valley, Arizona. Green Valley, Arizona is one of the cheapest and safest cities to retire in the U.S. The cost of living is 10 to 19% lower than the national average. This is obvious regarding housing. Median house prices here are about $310,000, while rentals are valued at around $700 a month compared to many cities in the United States. Utilities might be relatively more expensive, considering the area has hot summers, but the relatively mild winters counterbalance such costs in this area. Green Valley is a retiree's heaven. It is secure, entertaining, replete with clubs, many golf courses, and hundreds of outlets to mix around town. It is governed by Green Valley Recreation, boasting over 20,000 members. The community also offers great options in healthcare, with local doctors and hospitals nearby and Tucson's best choices just a short drive away. Number 6. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma is among the cheapest cities in the United States to retire. Living in Tulsa is 17% lower than the national average. Thus, it should be good to stretch those retirement dollars. Housing-wise, the city has fairly inexpensive homes, with the average home price coming at approximately $122,200, a good 35% less than the national average. For renting, it's also cheap, with a median rent of $785 each month. Utilities and groceries are likewise cheaper in the city. Grocery prices are closer to 5% below the nation's average. One can find a dozen eggs for $1.49 on sale, and a gallon of milk will be available for $2.11. Because the prices generally tend to be lower, healthcare is also a better bargain in Tulsa. It also includes key health services such as Hillcrest Health Systems and St. Francis. Not only is Tulsa affordable, but the lively arts scene, many parks, and over 111 miles of trails make it an outstanding place for outdoor fun. Number 5. Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee is the best bet for retirees on a cost of living 14% below the national average, thus making it easy on the wallet. Many affordable housing options exist in this area, with a median home price of about $315,000, less than many other American cities. The average rent for a two-bedroom apartment is about $1,190 a month and is considered an excellent choice for retirees. A big plus connected with living in Tennessee is that there is no state income tax taken by the state, meaning that retirees can retain more money. Food and utilities are relatively not so expensive too. Groceries run about 4% below the national average. 1 gallon of milk is estimated at $2.11. Number 4. Augusta, Georgia. In Georgia, Augusta is an excellent place to retire due to the low cost of living, mild climate, and excellent health care. The cost of living here is about 12% lower than the country's average. In contrast, the housing costs are much more reasonable, around 30% cheaper than the U.S. average. With the average house costing $174,000, Augusta is ideal for anyone who would like to purchase a house there. The $1,050 average for a two-bedroom apartment speaks further on how affordable renting can be, 26% below the average in the country. In Augusta, utilities and groceries are fairly reasonable. Utility costs, including electricity, are 12% below the national average, and groceries are about mid-range. One big plus about Augusta is its healthcare. There are some big hospitals, such as Augusta University Health and the Children's Hospital of Georgia, providing first-class medical care. Number 3. Brownsville, Texas. Brownsville is one of the most pocket-friendly cities in the country for retirees. The cost of living figures stands at an outstanding 23% less than the nation's average. Living is thus quite easy on the pocket, with housing averaging a low of $162,600 and maintaining affordability against the country's average price of $338,100. A two-bedroom apartment costs some $910. Monthly rent, considerably less than the national and state averages. Utilities and groceries are rather inexpensive in Brownsville. The price of groceries in the city is nearly 10% less than the nation's average. In comparison, utility bills are about 8% less than the average, making everyday needs relatively affordable. For retirees, it will be a relief that Brownsville does not tax state income. For this reason and others, the warm climate in the city is year-round, with mildly cold winters and average temperatures in the 60s. Number 2. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Also, Pittsburgh is a great place to retire because of the living standards and quality health service, besides low crime rates. Living costs are about 7% under the national average, and budgeting is relatively easy. Housing within Pittsburgh is super affordable, with the average home price at $208,000, per lower than the U.S. average of $338,100. Renters can locate one-bedroom apartments for around $962 a month, making Pittsburgh one of the more affordable, larger cities. Utility costs are a little higher, but the average monthly bill generally comes out at $271. For food and transportation, things stay pretty affordable. Grocery prices are at or near the national average. Public transportation is $2.75 per ride, and it's free to ride the light rail downtown. Healthcare in Pittsburgh is excellent, with major medical facilities, including the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, UPMC. Healthcare services are also 8% below the national average. Number 1. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Fort Wayne, Indiana is a highly affordable and secure retirement place in the United States. Living here costs 10% less than the national average, and purchasing a house here is highly cost-effective. The median price of a house is around $196,900, which is way less than that of the entire United States, $338,100. A two-bedroom apartment would be rented out at $960 every month, and it would be a perfect choice for any retiree considering how well this place prices its houses. Food. Potatoes are $3.68 per kilogram. Average wine is about $12 a bottle. Utility bills are moderate. Healthcare is easy to access, and doctor's visits may be around $109. Fort Wayne is the one town that combines all the city features with natural beauty. Countless parks, trails, and cultural attractions. Thanks for watching. What did you think about those retirement spots on a budget? Have some questions or perhaps places to add that are your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more.